So ladies and gentlemen, back on the New Mexico Radio Talk Show.com, man. It's been a little while, man. Well, we were on last week. I do want to give a shout out, man, to Serene Everly and the other host of the New Mexico Radio Talk Show, Gigi, for last week, man, doing their thing right here on the New Mexico Radio Talk Show, holding down the fort, man. They did great interview with the beautiful Veronica Lopez La Consentida, all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada. We got the beautiful Mercedes Renee in the house, all the way from
Hey guys.
Kansas, man, and I'm all the way from the Alien City, Roswell, New Mexico. Well, first and foremost, it is a Taco Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken, right, Mercedes? I think it's Taco Tuesday, right?
Taco
Let's go.
Tuesday. Can't go Tuesday without having tacos. You can
Oh,
go
of
every day
course.
without tacos, but I mean, you can go every day with tacos. But
Of
Tuesday is
course.
especially made for tacos.
Oh my gosh, man, I love tacos, right? I mean, especially when they knock them down to $1.50, you know. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Man, I love when the restaurants drop down their prices on Taco Tuesday because I'm able to afford 20 tacos.
You're right. Thank you. Amen to that. You can feed your whole family like all kinds for
Exactly.
days on tacos.
Right, exactly. Versus going on any of the other days, right? On a Monday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Yes.
or
Yes.
Thursday, Friday, and having to get tacos, and they're $4 a taco, and
Yes.
no, but it's good, man. Taco Tuesday, I love Taco Tuesday. I love homemade tacos, but I like also supporting the businesses. So,
Yes. Yes.
um, but we got a lot of people in la casa. I want to give unos saludos, man, para Danny Noyola and Alma out there, man, out of Corpus Christi, Texas. Good friends of ours out there, man. Checking in with us out there on the New Mexico Radio Talk Show.com. We got a lot of interviews, man. Don't forget, man. Tomorrow, man, we got Tony V tomorrow, man. That's going to be an awesome interview. I'm excited for that one. He's a talented vocalist. He can move. He can sing. He's got some amazing dancers that that travel with him in his performances and stuff like that. So it's going to be very very interesting on the show tomorrow. So we may get him to sing a few tracks for us, songs. I mean, it just depends on how he feels. Um, because some of these artists, they get ready for the weekend. Sometimes they got a gig on Thursday, so they don't want to perform for us on our shows. So we got to respect that for these artists, all right? So but we got a lot of talented artists, ladies and gentlemen. We got Tony V tomorrow. On Thursday, we got Grupo Centero. It's going to be another great group that we're going to have on the show on a beautiful Thursday, man. So I'll be broadcasting live from Phoenix, Arizona. So I can multitask. I can bring the show on, man. That's what we do best on the Mexico Radio Talk Show. And also, man, I want to mention this real quick, Mercedes, to all the fans out there. Congratulations to all the people who made it to the top 5 nominations at the Guadalupe Awards. It's going down on November the 23rd at the Mustang
Yes.
Sally's.
Yes.
Congratulations to all my friends, everybody that's in this podcast and that made the top 5. Congratulations to all you guys out there, man. And please cast in your votes. I believe we got till Monday to cast in your vote. So I just saw that on Facebook a little while ago. So without further ado, I'd like to bring in our lovely guest. She does her thing. She's doing her thing. And that's all we can say, right? Because, when you're doing your thing, you're achieving a lot of goals and a lot of things in your musical journey. And without further ado, I want to welcome in good friend. This lady is talented. I'm sure you guys know of her. Her dad's a legend. Descanse Paz. I love him so much, man. He plays one of my all-time favorite songs. And he also plays my dad's favorite song también too. So we're gonna get to talk to her about a lot of things on the New Mexico Radio Talk Show. So if you're a fan, be sure to tune in and be sure to ask some questions. All right. I want to bring in the beautiful, talented Marlissa Vela. What's going on, Marlissa? How you doing, girlfriend?
Hey, how y'all doing? You
Well,
all
Good.
it
doing okay?
well,
Thank you.
hopefully we didn't make you hungry because you said tacos.
Yes, y'all did make it. Thank you so much for that because it is Taco Tuesday. And believe me, every Tuesday we do have tacos here.
Mm.
Oh
Yeah,
no, hombre!
yeah. I'm
It,
serious.
no invite, no invite. We don't get an invite.
Next time, you guys, if y'all are willing to come all the way down here, I would say come over on a Tuesday. Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh!
Yeah,
We're on our way. We're on our way.
I know. Get the next flight.
Yeah. Right, girl. Don't
Yeah.
tease me.
Amen.
Don't.
Well, we better get on the next flight before they shut those down, right?
I
Yeah.
know exactly. I heard about that.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't like bringing up stuff like that on the show, but pero I mean, no, hombre, I've been seeing a lot of things on Facebook within the last few days or in few hours actually. I'm just like,
Yeah.
government shut down, and they're shutting down all the food stamps, for all the people I mean, who are in
I heard
struggles.
that
I mean,
today.
yikes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It is really scary what everything's coming down to, and I was running around everywhere today, and it was crazy because and talking to people and everything. I heard that today. I didn't actually get to watch TV because I normally like to, but yeah,
Exactly.
I heard that. It's really sad. Like, all we can do is pray about it.
Yes,
Exactly.
Yeah,
ma'am.
Like,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, I'm even at the all too, man. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like what the heck? Well, me. I mean, well, of course, we're able to get food stamps and stuff, for our needs, right? And I'm just like, man, I feel bad for, because I believe they're going to stop it on Saturday, which if I'm not mistaken, right? So what's
oh
what's
really?
what is everybody going to go do, right? I mean, a la máquina. I mean, you're gonna see
Yeah,
all the WalMarts, all the Sam's Clubs, all the Costco places. You're gonna see everything being busy because people are gonna stock up on necessities and napkins, paper
yeah.
towels, and food at least. I mean,
And they said by this Saturday, is that what they said? Like,
yeah, November 1st, they're gonna shut off
wow.
all the SNAP or whatever it's called, food stamp or whatever it is that these people can get approved for, right? And depending on
Oh
their
my
income.
gosh.
So I seen the posting this morning and all throughout the week, man, and I was just like, oh my gosh. I looked at myself today before I got on the show, and I was just like, okay, how do I got to keep this body round?
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta keep myself. Yeah, exactly. That's crazy. Yeah, I just pray that everything will work itself out, and that, for everybody. I mean, it's gonna affect everyone. So
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. So first and foremost, Marlissa, you're a talented musician. You're doing your thing, girlfriend, and
Thank
you're
you.
you're in an industry where it's tough, and we are too, right? Because we're podcasters as well. So I mean, we don't sing, but we're in the classified of musicians as well because we put on a clinic for all these talented musicians, right? And in this business, it's tough, to make it, so for you, to do what you love to do, um, is amazing because it is not easy to be a musician, to be out there to record, do the
Yeah.
videos, do the photo shoots, travel. People don't understand what it all takes to be a musician, right?
Yeah.
The instruments, and then if you got a band, what you got to pay the band to, or pay your band members, right?
Yeah.
Um, so people don't understand what it's like to be an artist. So for you to do what you love to do is very, very awesome in this industry. That's why we love to do this. Of course, if we were to do this to be a millionaire or get rich, of course, we're in it for the wrong cup of tea. So we do this because we love it. Of course, we want to make money and get out there, right? And
Mm-hmm.
but the thing is, we love to do this for our fans, for the artists, get their name out there, get their music out there. Most importantly, and I like to mention this because we're not a radio station. They see New Mexico radio, they're like, "Oh my gosh, you got a radio station?" No, but I could if I
Yeah.
get a couple of sponsorships or if I hit the lottery someday, I can get a radio station tied in, and I can get the encorders and stuff like that, and then I can hire some DJs to come in during the week and do their thing, their morning show, not or the evening shows or whatever they want to do. But everybody gets it confused from a radio station, and but we're here to help, so we're
Yeah.
here to promote the music, put it out there. When we do our music shows, then I own the shows, so I can jump on at any point in time of the day. I can jump on at 5 in the morning if I wanted to because I own the show. And then I could put whatever song I want because like I said, I own the podcast, so I'm able to do that.
Yeah.
I don't nitpick on what artist I'm going to play or what order I'm going to play them in, or how that goes down the line, right? So my thing is I just like to put out the music, for the artist, and then of course, with the Hen Dog Promotions, we try to put out our artists out there as well. um but we just try to help,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of need of that. for our artists that are wanting to continue a successful career.
Yeah.
It's us DJs in the podcast that need to put it out there. Um, I can only speak for ourselves. I can't speak for any other stations. So and some people ask like, "Hey, how come they're not playing my?" Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can only do
Yeah.
what I could do on the New Mexico Radio Talk Show side, you know. And it's tough, you know. It's tough for us too, the New Mexico Radio Talk Show, to put out everybody's song. But you know, we're here to help. You know, any which way we can. You know, if it's a video, if it's a an audio, we try to put it out there. Of course, I put it out there on my Roku TV channel. So your songs already uploaded. All your songs already uploaded
Oh,
on my
thank
Roku
you.
TV channel. So and it's on there 24/7. So if you got Roku TV at home, download the Roku app, and all your music is up there
Uh,
too. And then tonight's interview will be uploaded tonight on the Roku TV channel too, so it'll be up on there too. So
Thank
how
you.
did you get into music? I mean, I know your dad's a musician. So how was that, or how did you start, or how did it all come about?
Well, I think it's something I always wanted to do when I was since I was like really really young. I used to imitate Laura Canales. She
A la
was
máquina.
yes. I really, oh my gosh, I just thought she was so unique. You knew when it was her singing her music. So I grew up with that. I also love Gloria Stefan. Gloria Stefan.
Yes.
That was just my, oh my gosh. So I would just try to be, I think at one time, just both of them, because I was kind of in the middle of, I really liked the fact that she was just a different mixture of different sounds,
Yes.
which which I really really loved and appreciate, as you can say, right, and see, obviously. But and I think because I grew up in Conjunto Tejano, to me she was Laura Canales was that. So I was kind of like in the middle. This is something that I
Exactly,
always wanted to, and then I was kind of like, I never really had one true style, I feel, because I grew up
exactly,
with different sounds. And then going to school, a lot of them were like, it was country was in at the time and so forth. So then I was kind of, so I feel like I'm a mixture of different. I'm just not one. Like you can't just
exactly.
say, okay, you're just this, you're just that. No, that for me, well, I just performed last, was it 2 Saturdays ago? I think. Yeah, 2 Saturdays. I think it was a from my dad. It was his first festival, first annual in Santa Rosa, my hometown, and it was just such an amazing turnout. But we also incorporated people that I hadn't seen in such a long time. They loved the show and everything, and all the bands. Thank you so much for doing it. It was just such an amazing turnout. But I did do a little bit of country too, and then somebody, hey, you sound really good in country, But then I did another song, and they're like, hey, but it sounds good in this way. So there's just still some more of me. I feel that I'm finding myself. I'm finding my style. I don't know that I have
Exactly.
exactly one style. So yeah, it just but yeah, that's how I started loving the music. But I started actually performing, singing. It was a total. It wasn't on purpose. It was just something for my father, and I ended up getting picked up. They loved the way, I guess, I performed and I sang, and I went into studio and they offered me a contract, and then I started from there. So it was just my first time on stage, to be honest with you. But
I
yeah,
mean, how cool is that though? I mean,
yeah,
of course, you got a legend in the household, right?
mm-hmm.
And and want to do your career, right? And you're like, yeah, well, let's shoot the shot here. Let's
Yeah,
go out there and get on stage and let's sing. And and this is why it's so important. And I just had a talk with a good friend of mine right here, Mr. Johnny J. Martinez. He's from Tucson, Arizona. Conjunto D, one of the baddest bands in La Onda right now. I just had a talk with him. I'm like, man, I just got off the phone with him right before the show. And here's why it's so important to perform for your fans, rather if there's 10,000 in attendance or one person in attendance or whatever's in attendance, right? Maybe one chair, one table, one bartender, whoever it is, right?
mm-hmm.
And because you never know who's in the audience, you never know. And if you don't perform, yeah, well, there's not that many people here. Well, let's leave here, guys. We got paid. Let's get out of here. Get back on the road and get home. Back to the family and whatever. Back to a 9 to 5 job, and get back to whatever you need to do. But this is why it's important for these artists and to perform, because you never know who's attending to. And look, they see you performing, and bam, you get a recording, and you sign a contract.
Yeah, exactly. And that was just like my first time. I never saw that I was going to make a career out of it. I didn't know anything
Exactly.
was going to come out of it. I was just at the right place at the right time. But as much as it was such a great amazing thing that happened to me, it was also, I felt like it it made it things a lot harder for me because people just thought I got my career too fast. So I
Exactly.
had to like prove myself 10 times more,
Of course.
and it was hard because I got criticized. Well, she can't really sing, or maybe it's just because of who she is, or maybe it's just because of what she looks like. I don't know what. There was just different things that always kind of came into play that would come back to me, and they would tell me themselves. I came across a musician a couple of years ago, and he says, "You know what? I'm going to be really honest with you. I had been playing for so many years, and then I see you, and one time and boom, it happens for you. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think you could sing at all." And I was like, okay, well, thank you. That I mean, I didn't take offense to it, but he says, but you know what? I started listening to your songs. I listened to your songs, and I'm like, wow, you've come a long way, but it took you a while. And I was like, well, and nobody comes out of the womb like, okay, you sing
Right.
amazing. I mean, it's over practice. You develop your
Exactly.
voice. I mean, I didn't start when I was real young. I said I would impersonate, and I would play around, but I never started an actual career out of it until I was 31. 24. Well, I don't even remember. 25. I think that's how old I'm. My, it's been so long. But yeah, I was 25. I think when I first started. Well, it was back in 1997. That's when I first started. But I didn't plan on it, But I got criticized a lot, and he just told me, but you know what? I have to give you the respect because you write really good music, and your songs are actually really good. But at first, a lot of people talked about you, and they just didn't think you were worthy of it. And I'm like, well, I do appreciate what you say, and I do, I mean, I'm glad that you're telling me how you feel and everything, but the thing is like, it's whether you liked it or not. Here I am,
Exactly.
so you don't have to listen to my music if you don't like it. But I sing from my heart, everything I do, and everything I do is the passion that I have for the music, and the passion I have behind my name as well, because my dad has carried it. He paved the way, and but I have my own stilettos to feel. I'm not trying to be anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be anybody. I'm not. This is who I am. And but I did appreciate that he told me that, because that's not the first time I heard it. And to me, it didn't make me feel bad at all. It actually gave me a little bit more fuel, in the
And more
sense where,
motivation.
like, you know what? Yeah, it made me feel good, because you know what? I'm not where I used to be, but I am where I need to be. And it's
Exactly.
still more of what I feel like. Now he said, like, I earned the respect, and it's fine. That's just the way the music industry is. But I do appreciate when people are honest with me. I don't want anybody to lie to me. I mean, I know I've worked hard. Just because I got it easy when I first got it doesn't mean from there, because believe me, I went door to door. Sometimes when they found out who I was, they're like, no, it was even harder for me to get in because of who I was. So just because I got it easy, believe me, I paid my dues. I
Yeah.
truly did, and even more so because of who I was. And the doors closed on me a lot, so I had to prove myself that much
Exactly.
more. So, I feel I've been in. I maybe haven't been out there and active for so long, but I did start my career back in '97. So I haven't. It's kind of been on ice, and then I would perform a couple of times, and then but now this is me coming back to something that I've always felt has always been there, but I feel like I'm coming back in a different way, that with everything I learned,
Exactly.
everything that this is me now, and I just feel more appreciation for it, to be honest with you. Very much so.
And that's great, Marlissa, because there again, people can't take the corrective criticism. I mean,
Hmm.
there's a right way to tell somebody, and there's a wrong way,
Yeah.
and some people will say it, they think they said it, the wrong way, but
Hmm.
they're meaning it in the right way, and some
Yeah.
people take it to heart,
Yeah.
and then they don't talk to them no more, or like, well, oh no, they're jealous of me, or they're in envy or whatever, and
Yeah.
it's good that you can take it like, I mean, I can too,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna do my podcast, and if you like it, that's even better. If you don't like it, well, ni modo. There's the actual button that you can tune away.
Yeah, exactly. You have the options, is what I'm saying, and it's good and everything. And like I said, I appreciate it. I'm not. I think with everything I've ever done all my life, and then just being in the music business, period, you grow really tough. If you don't have tough skin, you ain't gonna make it. Let me tell you
Right?
that, because it's not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. I've actually performed probably maybe in 2 years or 3 years in. And I went somewhere, and I remember it was somewhere up there. I don't know where it was. It was my first time there. I don't know if it was, I don't even remember what city it was. And everybody was so nice. If there was 20 people there, then there was too many people. I
Exactly.
never emptied out a house. I emptied out the place, but when they on their way out, they were taking pictures with me while I was on, and oh my God, you were amazing. They all left, and I was like, wow, I cleared a place, Um, and I just thought it was funny. I didn't take it like, oh my gosh, nobody likes me. I need to end my career. I thought, you know what? We did it. At least they came up to me. They gave me their respect, and that's the way I took it. I need to keep on doing more. This is the first time they've heard of me. They don't play me on the radio here, so they
Yeah.
just happened to go, and they loved it. But I cleared out the room. You know what I'm saying? So there are things like that. There's times where people won't dance the first. And then after, because they're like, just they're pretty tough in certain cities. They won't, but I
Exactly.
don't take it. As a matter of fact, I'm like, it's okay. There's still more of me on the next. If they don't do it the first time around, they'll do it. And sure enough, they were all dancing at the end. I was talking to everybody, and you have to get their
Exactly.
respect and stuff. And they will know if you don't want to be there. They will know if you're being
They'll feel
fake. They
it.
will. Yeah, the
Feel it.
people are very smart, and
Yeah.
they feel your energy. They see if you really want to be up there, or if you're just doing it. And to me, I guess growing up in it really helped me out a lot. And my dad told me in the beginning, he's like, look, I'll support you, but for me to want this for you, it's very tough. And being a female is even more challenging. It's not that it's impossible. It's not that it's going to be harder, but it's just challenging. For one, you're going to have kids. You're going to be a ma. You're going to be all these things. And it's always just more difficult. And there's always those people that, okay, well, I can get you here, but, and it's like, it's just tough, and it's always been that way. But it's something to me that I love what I do, and like I said, it is a very, 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 very challenging business. And I think maybe that's what I like. It's not the same thing every time. You don't know what to expect. And I think maybe that's what I like. So
Awesome.
yeah, that's the
So,
way I see it.
yeah. So earlier you said that you are a songwriter, correct?
Hmm.
So
Yes.
do you write all of your music or do you collaborate with other artists?
I've never collaborated with another artist. I think there's still so many things that I want to do. Like, and I feel that's why I feel like I had to come back. Like when you just feel like maybe at the time you weren't ready, and I feel like, you know what? No, no. There's so much in me, and that's one thing. It's weird how you brought that up, but I've never collaborated with anybody on, and it's not that I wasn't offered. I was offered. I just wrote I wrote half the album of the first one that I did with CHR Records, and that's who I'm with
Okay.
right now.
Uh-huh.
So I did half the music, and then three of them were from a big songwriter actually out of Miami. And they actually gave me permission. So I did those songs. Those are songs that they kind of already had the music. So I just put my voice to it. But the other songs were all songs that I had written. And a matter of fact, I did a movie a couple of years ago, and nobody knows this, but I did a movie. And the gentleman, Lord rest his soul, he passed away right after he got all my music, and he loved it. He used it for the movie.
Nice.
So yeah, we re-recorded it. Yeah, he did it through a professional. um Mr. Gilbert Velasquez from San Antonio, he
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
redid the music for me. And he was very hardcore with me. I'm not gonna lie. I guess he toughened me up in that way,
Yeah.
because he was very. It was a delight to work with him, but also it was also a life lesson to me too, because
Exactly.
I had never worked with anyone kind of with like, hey, you know, this and that, or whatever, whatever. But he actually complimented me, says, you know what, your music is actually really good. Like that's why I'm being hard on you, because I want you to do really good, you know. And I never had anybody that, because of the way my pronunciation, I have an accent when I sing, I guess. My Spanish is not that great. So he says, "You're mispronouncing so many words." I'm like, "Well, I'm sorry, but that's the way I talk, you know." I mean, he goes, "No, no, no, no." And I said, "Well, my Spanish is not that great. I know." He goes, "But you need to practice how you're doing it." And then he got upset because I took my music with me, but it's only because I'm recording. I want, if I have to result back to the line or whatever he wants me to do, that's why I have. And most artists do that. But he says, "No, you need to come prepared." And I said, "Well, I am prepared. I'm here. It's just I'm just looking at the music." He goes, "Well, if you wrote it, you should know it." And I said, I do, but it was just, he taught me a big lesson, trust me, and I had the most respect for him.
No,
But he was
yeah,
tough on me. I remember I went to the restroom and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I've never been told that, you know." But I like stuff like that. It's toughened me up, and it's like,
yeah,
girl, get it together,
yeah,
go back out there and do your job. Okay, that's it.
yeah,
So I have to like talk to myself sometimes, like, yeah.
yeah.
But yeah,
Honestly,
I love.
it depends on the person really. Like I write music myself, and I'm a singer as well.
Oh
So
wow.
I've written 74 songs, girl.
Oh my gosh. And what, if you don't mind me asking, like what type of music do you do? Like, is it,
Spanish, English, Spanish, Christian,
oh my gosh,
R&B, girl, you name it, I've written it. But
really?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
But honestly, it just depends on the person. Like him telling you not to bring your music, not to whatever. You should know your music. You're
Uh-huh.
singing so many different songs
Yeah.
and whatever. So, like, I'm in my worship team at church, and I bring my music because I don't know every single song. Because you're singing 5 different songs.
Yeah.
I bring
Yeah.
my music. But yeah, it just depends on the person you're going to. So yeah, you really have to tough.
Yeah. Well, I've never been told anything before.
Yeah.
And like I said, he was such like, it was, I don't know if it was just there or if it was, you know. And then afterwards I did talk to him, and he was, he kind of, I guess his delivery, I guess he was a little bit like, "Look, I'm not telling you to be mean. I'm telling you because I see that you have a lot of potential and
Yeah.
you actually write good music." He goes, I just want you to know these are some of the things, because I've worked with nothing but the best
Yeah.
people. And I just, you know, I don't think anybody's kind of told you some of this stuff. I said,
Yeah.
"Oh no, they've told me. I just continue doing, I just can, this is just
Yeah.
who I am, you know."
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
I learned a lot from him. I really did, in the
Yeah,
small, with the project that we were working on.
for
And they
sure.
did, and I felt it came out so much better because somebody like him was behind that as well, you know, and kind
Yeah.
of hard on me and kind of telling me what I needed to hear. And I don't blame him one bit. I actually want to thank him for that.
Yeah.
I think it came out great, you know.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
when you write a song, how do you know, like to your core, which one is going to be a banger?
I think because all the songs that I write, to be quite honest with you, like you, that you're a songwriter, with me, I think it's, I think there's just as women, just as people, I guess even men, but I think for me it's just natural for women to go through and just be able to relate to something, a heartbreak or
Mhm.
something. And it's just so
Mhm.
like, I was even asked one time, "All your music is hurtful, like your heart was broken, you were engañada, you were
Yeah.
something or something." I'm like, "Well, yeah, you know what?" Because, and then that's all I hear too. I have a lot of female friends and male friends as well, but a lot of them would tell me kind of the same thing. So when they would tell me something, I would write about it.
Yes.
And it was my way. It was kind of like my gift. I'm like, "You know what, this," and I would listen to them. I say, "You know what?" So then I start with the chorus and stuff, and then would kind of build around, you know, do the music. But I would always ask, because I want to make sure that my music is very, very simple. It's not, it's catchy, but it's very simple as far as the lyrics, because my Spanish is not that great.
Hmm.
But I would have one of my friends, he's really, really good, and he's like, "Okay, Marley, this is the wrong word." So then we would kind of correct it, and I would just make sure that it, you know, went and stuff. But that's the way, that was my way of writing. And it was all real. It was something either I had gone through or somebody close to me had gone through. It had to be something that I could relate to, because to
Yeah.
me, I'm not a fake person. Like, this is who I am, and I'm a little too honest for my own good in that way. So I want to deliver something that I know people are going to be able to relate to, you know?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how my music
Oh,
is. It's like
exactly.
everything is very
Yeah.
heartfelt. Everything is like um, lived, like lived per se. I guess you could say it's like you're saying. So yeah, that's how my music is as well.
I love
Um,
that you write though, and I do with what you're telling me. Even though I've never heard you sing, I can just, even with your voice and everything, I can just imagine how you write as well.
oh,
And the
thank you.
thing is that I'm kind of like you, like things I've written. It's not just Tejano. I've written country songs. I've even Christian songs. And
Yeah,
I was telling my husband, I said, you know what's really weird is that some of the Christian sounds like country, like it, a lot of my country kind of sounds like a little bit Christian. It's just, it's, I've
yeah,
written those type of songs, you
yeah,
know. And it's just it's just something of how I feel. I've written English. I like I have a couple of rap songs, even
yeah,
a couple that
yeah.
I do. Yes, I actually love all that because I feel like I'm a mix of different
Yes,
Exactly.
things, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
I
that's
love
cool. It's
that.
an honor
And
to know that, yeah, about
thank
you.
you. And
Yeah.
just remember, just because your Spanish isn't all that great, remember Selena started that way.
I know that people even that I work with and stuff, they're like, Marley, how do you sing? And we saw you perform. It's just crazy how you sound so different. We see you sing, and then you're just all over the place with your Spanish. I'm like, well, for one, I memorize it, okay, and I perfect
Right.
that, you know. Um, but you know, it's just the way it is. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't explain it, you know. But when I do something, I want to do the best that I can at it. But I, you know, and they kind of start laughing at me because it's, I work with vehicles and with cars and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So you have to know certain parts. And I'm being like, hey, hold on, come over here. Can you help me with this? You know, because so they, you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
that's like
Yeah.
the day job and stuff. But yeah. So they'll tell me, they go, oh my gosh, your Spanish is horrible. Like, how do you sing? You know,
No, but just
they tell me it's
remember,
really bad.
Selena started that way, girl, and look where she was. Don't worry
I
about your
know,
Spanish.
yeah. Yeah, but the interviews are just a little bit like I remember when I first went out on the road, they had a script for me and I had to memorize it and they would be like, "Oh my gosh, she's not getting it. She's just not getting it. They're going to eat you up alive." Like, you need to know what they're saying. You need to learn. And I would try it and try it and try it. I'm like, "You know what? Step aside. Just let me
Be
do this.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me be me because
Let me be
those words
me.
are not me. I can't even pronounce what
Right.
you're telling me to say, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, but
Well, they
yeah,
got the Apple the AirPods now that can translate. So get them, girl.
I know. I heard you can
Get
actually hear what
them.
people are saying, right? Like,
Yes. Yes.
it's
So get
crazy.
them, girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Hey, well, Marlissa, your Spanish is a whole lot better than mine.
Really?
Yeah, literally.
You?
I mean, I'm Mexican. Well, I guess the lighting makes me look white or güerito, pero yo soy mexicano, pero my Spanish is like those rap songs that are chopped and screwed.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. No, I would have never known. But then
Li-
again, I
li-
haven't heard you speaking Spanish. So
you don't want to?
is that really
I'm
okay?
serious.
You're
I'm
too funny.
serious.
Oh
Like,
my
it's not.
gosh.
It is really not that great. Like, I have to, like, I can understand you
Hmm.
than what I can translate. So I can
See,
hear
yeah,
word for word that you're saying, but
yeah.
to speak it back to you, I'm like, how do I say that word?
Wow. Well, that's something I learned about you then. Yeah, because it's weird because I understand more than what I can speak, you know? And like I said, it's just knowing the songs. I like it, and then I'll ask, well, what are they saying here? What are they saying? Okay, this is what it means. Okay, well, you know what? I can relate to the song. If it's a cover or whatever, let me just do it. So that's how I do it. I memorize it, and then I have to feel something for the song, you know? It's weird. I'm a little bit, I don't know when it comes to that. So
No, you're
yeah.
fine. I wouldn't worry about it, Mom. Hi, Mr. David, and hi, Mr. Isaac. Hi, guys.
Yeah, we got
Hey,
Isaac de
everybody.
los Santos in La Casa. That's right, man. We got a number one follower in the house. Mr. David Vela says hello to Mercedes and says hello to Marlissa Vela. He's a good friend of ours. He's a number one follower. He used to play with the Oakland Raiders back in, I think, the
Hey.
80s, 70s area. And
Hey
he's a good
there. How
friend of
you
mine. And
doing?
also, unos saludos, man, para Joe Leal out there, man, out of the windy city of Chicago. Saludos y bendiciones, head dog. And beautiful ladies, Marlissa
Wow.
Villa, and my sweet, beautiful co writer, Mercedes Renee. There's the Chicagoland area. You got it, man. Big shout out to you guys out there, man. Thank you for tuning in.
Wow.
Yes, I co-wrote a song
Chicago.
with Mr. Joe. Yeah, I wrote a song with him.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
And where can I listen to your music?
I honestly, let me tell you. So my parents, both my parents passed away a
Oh, I'm so
couple of
sorry to
years
hear
ago.
that.
So I started writing music like profusely, like after that. Like my feelings were like going and going and going and going. And I've always been in the music industry. Like as a choreographer and as like just musically, like just out there.
Wow.
And everybody's always like, Melissa, you need to sing. Melissa, you need to sing. You just got to do this. And I'm like, no, I'm not ready. I'm a dancer. I'm a dancer. That's who I am.
I can totally see that too. Yeah.
Thank you.
I can just see it. Yeah.
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 And I'm just like, no, I'm a dancer, whatever. So then my parents passed. And I was like, okay, I gotta get this out. I gotta get this out. So then my writing started. And I was just like, okay, let's do this. So then I started joining my worship at church. So then I started singing worship at church. So then I'm like, okay, let's do this. So then from there it was all sugar.
Wow.
So then I wrote for Mr. Joe in Chicago and stuff. So then I just started writing, and I'm gonna get in the studio myself and sing some of
Good.
my music as well, and
I
just go.
would love to hear your stuff. We can stay
Thank
in
you.
touch, and of course,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I would love it. I'm
yeah.
so anxious to hear. I want to hear it. It's
Yeah, no
amazing.
problem. Yeah, we
Yeah.
need to exchange stuff.
Yes, for
Yes,
sure.
yes, yes,
Yes, yes.
for
Wow, it's a
sure.
pleasure. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, yeah, that would be amazing. That would be
Yeah.
amazing. So, if you were not, I have a question. So, if you were not a singer or an artist, what would be your next profession that you would want to be?
Oh wow. I've never been asked that before. Um, I don't know. It is kind of that's really, really good question. I think I've always been really good at marketing. I think that it would have to something to do with marketing and sales for sure, because I've always done that my pretty much my whole life. And
Okay.
I do have another business that we just went into, and it's with wellness drink, amazing, amazing wellness drink.
Oh,
And
nice.
so I'm so amazed with how it makes me feel, and I've kind of lost some lbs a little bit doing it, not at
Nice,
my exact
nice.
weight, but yeah. And it's not for weight loss, but it helps you with that. And I think with that itself, with something that that works, and something like you just want to kind of shout it out to everybody, and
Right, right.
so I think definitely that's kind of the path that I'm kind of going in. So actually I'm really busy with the music. I'm doing this as well, and then I have my full time as well, my job that I just adore and I love. And and it's sales, and it's
Yeah,
customer service, and I handle quite a bit there as well. So I have a
nice.
full plate. Like my
Wow,
all my time is really, really, I make the use of every minute of the day. I start off really early in the morning and I finish real late at night. So
I love that. That's
yeah, I have to
amazing.
be. Yeah,
That's
just
amazing.
100%. And I love to travel. So we've been
Oh, I
going
love
to
it.
the events and stuff like that for the business as well. And
Yeah,
I also wanted to incorporate the music. Like if I'm in that city, it's like, man, I would love to go. My
yeah,
goal is to get into different, like with you. I mean, just being here is such an honor. You know what I'm saying, with both of you guys, and getting my music out there. Yes, it would be a blessing, even to be able to play in these places that I want to do what I wasn't doing before. Like
right,
that's my goal, you
right.
know?
Yeah.
To
Exactly.
also do this as well and travel. See, I mean, this is the other. I'm 53, and I shouted to the rooftops. I mean,
Bro, I'm
I
49. It's all good.
yeah. This is my second act. This is like my and to
Yeah.
me, I feel better, and I feel more prepared and more ready than I did when I came out the first time back when I was 25.
Oh,
And
girl.
I just feel it's all happens, it's all here, it starts here, and it stays right here, and it ends here. So anything in your mind, if you let it, it's like a computer, you have to delete all those bad things, because people are like,
Yeah.
okay, she's coming back out at like, but
Yeah.
I don't care what they say. It's how I feel, and it's what I want to do. It's what God allows for me, and it's just like what he's in my life. And I feel so blessed. I seriously do. And I feel like maybe when things don't happen the way you want them to happen, it's probably it's just not the right timing. It's not that it's not the right thing, because we don't really know what he has for us, but it's just the
Yeah.
timing. It's
No, I completely
maybe
understand.
you're not prepared to handle something that,
Of
but
course.
I pray about it every day. So
That's all you can do,
just
right?
happy. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So this
Awesome.
this
No, but
thing
the
actually took us 4 years. This has been 4 years in the making. Seriously, we started this project 4 years ago. This is our third. We have one song that's going to be coming out, which is going to be the next single. I already have Parandera, and then I
Yeah,
have Viéndolo Bien. The videos are going to be coming out. I've been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes for the past 8 months. So you're going to start seeing all that come out as well.
and this is
So
your fourth album, yes?
this is the one that I'm doing right now. Like this is a tribute to my father.
And
I
fourth
uh,
album?
this will be the second with
Second.
CHR.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
got it.
Yeah. Yeah, so this will be the third single. It should be coming out. I just came from there. We did a photo shoot for the album, and that one should be coming out maybe like in, I think, 2 weeks. I want to say like around there. The more I
well,
know, I'll be
you
pushing
gotta
it
let
out.
us know, Marlissa, so we can bring you
Oh
on the
yeah.
show and release it right here on the show.
Oh yes, I'd be so excited because this is what we're doing right now, and I'm just really really excited about it. I want to go play, and a lot just from what I did that Saturday for my father. There was the right people were there. I got a lot of. I'm still getting inboxes and messages and stuff for opportunities as well, which I'm just so excited. I just wish I had more time. It's just taking me a little bit longer than what I want it to be, but it's all gonna come at God's time.
That's
So
absolutely
yeah,
correct.
yeah, exactly. So I'm excited. Yeah.
I'm excited for you. That's
Thank
amazing.
you. Thank
Yes.
you
So
so
do you
much. I appreciate that.
yeah, so do you play any instruments?
No, the one thing that really is my thing is I love percussion. I've always loved percussion, and I always wanted to play the drums. Like
Yeah.
I can. It's weird because I'm always doing this thing, and like I'm always like, hey,
Yeah.
I
And the
listen to
air
the 80
drums.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
really, really even when we practice and I play, and I'm like, look, you got to do this. It's got to, you got to hit it right here. You got to do this. So I'm really involved. Not only when I write the music or when I get the set together. I do all that. Um, I do everything. Like, I mean, everyone helps me. What I'm trying to say is that I'm the one that I have to be involved in it. I can't let I know there's a lot of artists that they just go in there and everything's set up for them. No, I go there. I'm like, okay, let's get everything together. Let's do this song. Let's see how this is gonna say. And just any thoughts that I have, that's what we do.
Well, yeah, because
And
you
I'm
have a
open.
vision. You have a vision.
Yes, I do.
At the end of
So
the day, you're the front man.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And I just want to be involved, and it's not about any type of control. I'll ask them, do you feel comfortable with it? Do you like tell me how do you feel? Like I want them to put their own sauce in it, like
Right.
it's a cake. Like we're all just putting stuff in there, and at the end it's not just me. I can't do it by myself.
Right.
I
Yeah.
love for them to, yeah, I love for them to incorporate their style because that's what's
Exactly.
making my style. And I don't crack the whip or anything like that. I mean, a matter of fact, my best friend, we do it at her house, and she'll take like she'll get like food and stuff. Sometimes we'll eat there, or she just will have drinks there or whatever. But we're like a family. We have to have that bond. We have to have that communication. I just don't want it to be a band. No,
Yeah.
that's not.
Yeah.
We're like, I want it to be family, and we talk afterwards. We've gotten together afterwards. And we just talk about it and what we want to do with it. And I just feel you have to have that communication. I just don't want a person being there. It's going to be really great. I want a person that I'm going to be able to talk to, communicate, that we're going to grow this bond, because when you're out there, it's going to show, it's going to, it, you know,
Right.
that's what they're going to see.
Yeah.
So it's been a great experience coming back out again. It's a
Yeah.
lot of time though. It's very time consuming though.
Oh
Everything
yeah,
is
for
very time
sure. For
consuming.
sure. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But still,
Yeah.
super proud of you and super proud of your accomplishments.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm very, very happy that I think it's why it came out at this time. I have no idea, but to me, this is an opportunity for me to just do what I love, and what happens, it happens. But I just want to be able to show people and share the music, my father's music. It's not, it's to honor him, but it's going to be in my style. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
be my father. This
Right.
is the
That's right.
way I feel, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah.
For sure. And it's all in God's timing. It's
Yeah,
God's plan for sure.
exactly. Exactly.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's hard for you too. I mean, to put it together, and and of course, you're making it in honor of your father, and I'm sure it's
yeah,
tough, stuff because
it is. It
my father
is.
passed away last year. It's already well, a la máquina here in March is going to be already 2 years. So I
Oh
mean, it
my
seems like
gosh.
yesterday, but
I'm
and it's
so
tough.
sorry.
It's tough. Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss too because my dad loves your dad's music, and one of his all-time favorites is El Coco Rayado, and we always have to play that. We played it at his 1 year celebration, and it gets to me all the time. And I play it at a lot of the quinceañeras or the weddings that I do, and just in remembrance of my dad and your pops, it just gets me in my feels a little bit, man. I mean, your dad's not even my dad, but it just gets me in the feels. I mean, we just lost another legend, Flaco Jimenez. I mean, the thing is we're losing our legends, right? And Descante Paz, they're looking down on us, making sure we're doing the right things in our careers to make sure we still put their music out and honor them in the best way we possibly can. But I'm sure it's hard for you to put, an album together that you're doing, and you're doing it in the right way, Marissa.
Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah, we worked on it for like 6 months, just getting the right music. He has so many amazing songs and polkas, everything that he did that a lot of people don't know of. And to find the right ones that fit me, fit my style, or songs that I really wanted to showcase, we did that. And then COVID happened, just one thing after another. And I also want to dedicate the album to Juan Thayez. Juan came on the project. He played drums for me many, many, many years ago. Long story short, all he knew was norteño when he came to me. He was probably like
Wow.
17 years old. And so we would bring people in sessions to try to, this is when I first started. So I didn't even know my style. I knew what I liked. I just didn't know what was going to come out after putting everybody in the
Right.
mix.
Right.
So we would practice for hours. And he became such a great friend of mine, and he was with me for years. And then he went off a lot of pretty much. I had gotten, I was pregnant with my daughter, and it was weird. Everything just, I mean, it was a blessing that I had my daughter, but at the same time, I think it's hard for a woman. That's where the challenging parts come in, because everybody kind of dropped me, and oh, she's pregnant, so oh my gosh. So I guess at the time, it just, I kind of took a step back. So I everybody kind of went off and did their own thing, and he went with another band. He even won awards as a drummer, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, he came on the project. I didn't even know that he was on the project, and we just like, oh my god, we bonded again. And he was so excited. He was going to come with me full time. He had already gotten my musicians, he had gotten management, he had gotten already all this, he had already prepared. And then a week before we were going to do the last song, there in Raymondville, he's from Raymondville, and he passed away like 2 days before.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So we had to redo everything too as well, and everything stayed in his computer. Like it was everything. Like that was the last time I saw him, and it was, to find that out, it was crazy, because we had gotten, and he goes, "I'll see you Wednesday, we're gonna talk about everything. I'm gonna tell you everything, and we have all this, and we have our last song, we have been working on it for months as well, because we redid it 3 times. This whole
Wow.
album we did 3 times. So I didn't want to do it after that. I'm going to be honest with you. The accordion player that I have right now, he actually got us together, and we both just didn't want anything to do with the music anymore. It was very, very hard. A lot of people don't know that, and I'm like, you know what? This is taking me 4 years. Maybe this is just a sign. I just need to walk away. Um, but it actually, we actually talked, and we said, you know what? We need to do this for Juan. We need to finish this. I said, well, I need to finish it for Juan, and I need to do this for my father, but I also need to do this for myself. So I'm gonna honor both of them, but we definitely need to. He goes, no, no, we just need to keep going. So we're like both trying to like g- find reasons why we needed just to do it. So then I'm 4 songs away from actually with the vocals, but everything is done. He was able to save the actual where he did the drums, so it's all him on the drums. But we had to do everything. We had to redo everything on the album. So it was terrible. I mean, I remember I was at work, and I was just I couldn't even work. I literally, and I'm a pretty strong, pretty tough girl and woman, but I couldn't. I was like, I was so confused. He was young. He was just so amazing, so vibrant, always smiling, laughing, joking. And then to find that out, it was just, it wasn't that we had to do it again. It was the fact that, he's,
Yeah,
what happened here? Like, I don't know. And I want to send a shout to his family too, because his mother, his family took it so hard. He was a young guy, like, I mean, so amazing. And he was with me for so many years.
yeah, yeah. You
So
just never know.
it's,
You just never know.
yeah, it's like, it could happen. You just don't know, all our days are counted. But that was just something that was something so dear to me. And so I think this is why, to me, this is so important that I finish and move forward and just you know, keep doing it, and I love it. I enjoy it. It's my life. It's a passion for me, So yeah, but that's kind of the story behind this album, this tribute. So
Well,
even more,
yes,
you
well,
know.
sending many, many blessings to the family. Many, many
Thank you.
blessings. No, yes, of course, and sending many blessings to you as
Thank
well.
you.
And
Yeah.
just, yeah, prayers, prayers for sure.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, and I think God has given me the strength to move because I was very confused. I didn't I was so heartbroken, and me and my best friend, which she was my manager for many, many years, she kind of stepped away from that. She plays the guitar and everything, but she managed me for so many years, and it was very tough for her and I starting the business, starting Marlissa Vela, building up the name and stuff. And it was
Yeah,
she's been with me through hard times. She took a loss as well. Her aunt passed away, and my condolences to her and her family. So she's really heartbroken right now as well. She's going through that. So I went to drop off some flowers. I think it was yesterday. After work, I went over there, and her whole family was they were crying even when I got there. Um, so yeah, but it's really, really tough. She says, no, Marley, we just need to keep going. You just need to keep
yeah,
going. We've been through some pretty tough times, as females in the industry. It's pretty tough. And then she would get a lot of comments like, are you really playing? Like, you can't play. Like, they would literally, when she would go up there, they were like, tell her, you're not playing, you're not really playing. And just because she's a woman. So
yeah.
it's tough, the stuff that we've gone through. But to me, it just makes you stronger. So they're doing me a favor. I really don't care.
Right.
I'm gonna keep going as long as God gives me, the ability to keep doing what I'm doing. I love what I do, and it's whatever direction He wants to take me is where I'll go.
That's exactly right. That's exactly
Yeah.
right. Well, you're doing amazing. You're doing
Thank you.
absolutely amazing.
Thank
Your
you so
music
much.
is amazing. You're amazing. You're beautiful, strong,
Oh, thank you.
glorious. So just keep doing you and keep being you. And don't ever let anybody tell you different.
Yes, thank you so much, and I appreciate it. And for all the women out there, also that they feel like, oh, they're over the hill, or like, oh yeah, it's gone. It's to me, if you believe in yourself, and it's never too late. I mean, to me, God put something in your heart to do, just do it.
Mhm.
And it doesn't matter. To me, you just have to follow your dreams, and listen to your heart, and pray about it, and just ask God, to give you the strength, to do whatever it is you want. I'm not just saying just for music. I'm saying overall, because
Yeah,
some people, oh my
anything.
God, I'm in my 40s. I can't do that because I'm in my, no, 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 no. I don't believe in that. I think I'm very, very positive, and I feel like I feel stronger than I did when I was in my 20s and 30s. I feel like, and not only that, I think the main thing I've taken out of it is my experience, my downfalls. Um, I think to me, if you fail, you just need to keep going. How are you going to know? You need to get
Right.
yourself back
Exactly.
up,
Exactly.
and you learn from
Exactly.
that.
It's
Yeah,
just
and
to
I,
do
I
it.
I commend you guys too, because people don't know the preparation, even to do like the podcast, even like you were saying, it's a lot. And then you all go to, I'm sure, to there's events, there's stuff, because you got to get yourself out there, you got to talk to people. All that is very time consuming, and from your family
And
and
money.
stuff.
It's money too. I mean,
Yep.
the
Yeah.
thing is like, okay, we want to be a part of every event, and it's tough, especially, I mean, I can understand, when it's a donation a cancer fund or to a benefit or something for the artist or something or whatever they're doing it for, right? But I mean, to travel to all these places, it costs a good amount of money to get there,
Yeah, it does. Yes,
and
exactly.
if I got to haul the equipment, sometimes I got to take it. I mean, the whole podcast gear, I have to find flight cases to put in the underneath the cargo of an airplane, and that's going to cost to put it underneath and stuff like that. And I mean,
Yeah.
I can't use it as a carry on,
And they're so strict. They want to charge for every little thing now.
right?
It's crazy.
Exactly,
You cannot.
exactly,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
It is crazy.
No,
So
but
there's a lot of
it's tough.
preparation. Yes, it is, and there's a lot of.
And to set up the interviews, it's crazy because like if I don't have I mean, to me, I gotta have a flyer to promote the interview,
Mhm.
and I mean, that's just the way we do business, it's tough. It's challenging when the artist or their manager or the promoter, and I get it, everybody's busy. I'm not saying nobody ain't busy, but you're not never too busy to send a quick photo for a flyer or even just grab a photo and throw it on Facebook real quick, and then say, hey,
Yeah,
flyer coming soon or something, because I've done
yeah,
that numerous times, I'll go to the artist's page, I'll grab their picture from the last performance or wherever I pick whatever I think is going to be good for the Facebook, right? So
yeah.
I
Of
just grab
course,
whatever
of
I can,
course.
throw it out there real quick. Hey, be on the lookout. So and so is coming to the New Mexico Radio Talk Show this day at this time. Official flyer coming out soon, and as soon as I get the flyer done, I promote it, push it out there. But it's tough the preparation to get everything done. And I hate to be a pest, hate to be on the artist, hate to be on the manager. I mean, and that's why we do all that for the artist,
Yeah,
so anybody out there looking for a manager, promoter, booking agent, contact anyone or myself or Mercedes. She helps me out. She's the one that helps out with the team, and but we do everything. So we try to take out the head off the shoulders for the artist. The artist just gets there, sets up, performs, and does their thing. That's what we do as Hen Dog Promotions. So no, we do a lot of things, but like I said, the podcast setting it up, it's tough, man. It's tough because I had to get a hold of last the artist for this week. I had to get a hold of him for tomorrow, So I already got a hold for the one for Thursday. So next week I'm already getting calls for next week, making sure that they're confirmed, and because it really sucks when an artist has to cancel or I have to cancel because I don't have the promotion, and it's
yeah.
really tough. It's really
Your
tough. So
time is valuable, and it's really really hard.
exactly,
Like yeah, and it is, and it's hard to make up that time, especially because you clear everything out for that moment and that time for that artist and stuff. So, and
and then
that's
we
why I don't
have
like to
hosts,
waste
right?
anyone's time. Money?
w- I said we have hosts that come on,
Yeah,
on a time slot, right?
yeah,
So I mean, I may not be on tomorrow, but there's hosts that are waiting for that artist to come on, do their show, do their thing, and what happens, the artist cancels. Well, sometimes it's under my control that the artist cancels, but the host goes and gets all dolled up, gets all ready, and I mean, I understand, I mean, it costs money to get ready, you know what I mean, and makeup costs, and but you put everything aside, if you got a
yeah,
family, if you got a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you got, you put all your plans aside, for dinner, whatever, to do your 1 hour interview, and there's no interview, and then if you got a partner, whatever, gets all mad, or your family or whatever, or you had a plan something with a friend, and or you
hmm,
had studio time. I mean, because half of the hosts are on here, they're artists, they're recording artists, and and I hate to take away from their time when they could be practicing their vocals or their instruments, and
yeah. Putting time into
exactly,
their
exactly,
careers as well. Yeah. And that's why I respect everybody's time. And I was just so worried because the last one that I had done, not to bring it up, but it's like I could not. I felt so terrible because I'm not a real tech savvy person, and I tried it, and she was so sweet and nice, and trying to walk through me through it, and we tried everything, and I couldn't get the mic to work. So when I saw that the same thing was happening, I was like, oh my gosh. And I told my daughter, give me the phone, please. Like, I need to get on. I don't want to waste anybody's time, and I respect everyone's time because that's just the way it is. I don't want to burn any bridges. And plus, I would never want anybody to do that to me as well. Like, you have to treat that person as you want to be
exactly,
treated.
exactly.
And respect their time as well. Yes. And I
A-
very
a-
much do because I've been in the industry.
and there's
I
times
get
where
it.
there's a lot. And mind you, like I said, they didn't have this 30, 40 years ago. Not even when your dad was
Mhm.
playing, right? So
Yeah,
they didn't have this stuff, right? So
yeah,
there's a lot of people that are not tech savvy, and so
I'm
I
one of
mean,
them.
worst case scenario is
Yeah,
I just do the audio. So I Bluetooth my phone to the controller. Well, they're like, well, where's your guest? Well, at least we got audio. I mean, better than having to cancel the interview.
yeah, exactly. And I'm like, I just felt so bad. And it's like, of all, I work with really, really young girls, and they've helped me out. And I used to have one that she would just do everything for me. And then, of course, with my daughters here, that day I had nobody. She had gone to the island, and my other friend, well, she had to work late. And I'm like, what am I gonna do? I started getting really nervous. I started getting anxiety. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't. And I said, please just reschedule. So that when she rescheduled, I made sure that I had someone here. Of course, obviously I had to use my daughter's phone again. But I don't know what is going on with my phone, but I was like, I don't care what I have to do, but I need to get on. So I need to be on here. So yes,
No,
but
that's
I
good that you're
appreciate
able
it.
to get on the show. I mean,
Yeah,
and it's tough, you know. Like, I'm not an Android user, right? I got nothing but Apple products: MacBook Pro, MacBook Air, iPad.
yeah,
Um, that's just what I run, you know. And of course, now I got a Android, so I clicked the link earlier, and I'm like, man, it is a little tough for Android users. I'm over here like, man, this is hard.
yeah, yeah.
That's
I
why
know. I have an Android. That's what I
well,
have.
well, that's why I asked you earlier, right? I said, "Hey, what kind of device do you got?" And
I have an
so I'm over here
Android.
trying
Yeah.
to log in también. I'm like, "Okay, well, she's gonna have issues."
Yeah. No, and I have
So we were
three
here trying and
phones.
trying.
I have three, and not one of them could I get on. So my
And
daughter has an iPhone, and that's what she
it's
she
crazy
got
with
on.
Apple. With Apple, all you got to do is grab the link, copy, paste it in Safari, and it'll take you right into the link, right into the. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Well, not here, and everything goes great. It's just I can't. The mute it has a mute button.
Oh
Like
my
I'm
gosh.
doing a mute. I mean, I and it will not. It won't let me. It won't let me get on. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. But I'm glad that I got on. Thank you so much for y'all's time too. It was a great. I had a great time on here as well. So
We had a great time as well.
yeah.
Again,
Is
we
there
need
is,
to exchange information. What was that?
Yes, for sure. Yes, yes.
is there any way you could sing us a piece of a song, Marlissa?
Oh,
Oh, I can do viéndolo bien. Well, I can do a little bit of that. Viéndolo bien, ya no te voy a detener. Ya no te voy a suplicar, ya me cansé. Viéndolo bien, ya no te voy a suplicar. Ya no te voy. I don't remember the rest of the song, but
Oh my
so,
gosh!
yeah, something
Wow.
like that. I think yo que levanto por las noches por tener una amistad. Ya no, what does it say? Ya, oh my gosh, I don't know. Can't believe I forgot the words. Oh my god. But it goes something like that, okay?
well, we put you on the
Yeah.
spot. So you
You put
sounded
me on the spot. I'm like,
amazing.
what the heck? I've never forgotten that song. But
Hey,
yeah,
No,
it was
Marlissa,
you
something like
what's
that.
one
sound
of your favorite all time
great.
Lara Canales songs that you like to perform or that you like to sing?
Oh, like the song that I like is CVV Contigo. CVV Contigo. Have you heard that one?
No.
You've never heard it? Hold on. I'm gonna do it real quick.
If you
Contigo.
could perform with any artist,
Uh-huh.
who would it be? It doesn't have to be Tejano Conjunto. It doesn't have to be anything. Who would it be? If your dream performance, who would it be to be with? Who would you want to
Oh
perform
my
with?
God. I love Pitbull is one of my favorites.
No,
I
I
love
love
him, and of
it.
course Gloria Stefan. Those would probably be my two that, oh my gosh. I don't
Okay.
know. I just think they're amazing. Yeah. And I love their story. Yeah,
Yeah.
it would definitely be. I mean, there's so many artists and stuff like that, but
And they
to
don't have to
me, it
be
would probably
alive
be
either.
them. That what?
They don't have to be alive either.
They don't have to be live.
Alive. Still
Oh,
alive.
alive. Oh my gosh. Well then, my gosh. Then, Laura Canales, I got to meet her, but I never got to like perform with her.
Yeah.
And gosh, Hey, you have really, really good questions because now I'm actually thinking about them. Um, I well, I performed with Bobby. I always wanted to perform with him. I performed with Bobby Pulido. We didn't
Mhm.
do a song together, but we performed at the same venue, and he was super, super nice. I got to perform with him. Um, Gosh, there's somebody that's right there on the tip of my tongue, and I love Ana Barbara. I think she's amazing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I like Thalia too. I think she's beautiful. Let me see. I don't know. I think that's
I
such a
like
good question. I don't
Thalia.
even know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like Thalia. For me, I think it would have to be like Mariah Carey. I'm like a big Mariah Carey fan,
Oh
but
my
back in
gosh.
her day, like back in her day, like
Yeah,
not
yeah, of
right
course.
now. Mariah Carey, probably um, Mark Anthony. I love Mark Anthony.
Oh my gosh, yes. I forgot about Mark. And yes. Oh my God, you're
Oh,
naming all the good ones.
yeah, I like Mark
Yeah.
Anthony. Um, maybe Oscar de Leon. I love Oscar de Leon. He's a salsa singer.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
think I've
salsa.
heard of him.
No, he's really, really good. He's like old school,
Really?
like salsa. Um, Gloria Estefan, of course. I love Gloria
Yeah.
Estefan.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yes. Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston, yeah. Whitney
Yeah.
Houston is, oh my gosh, well, of course.
Can you
There's
imagine?
nobody like Whitney
Can you
Houston.
imagine?
Yeah.
Oh my
Can
God.
you? I can already hear her voice.
Right?
She's so
Can you
amazing. Yeah.
imagine? Probably Paulino Rubio. I love Paulino Rubio, like her earlier stuff. Like her and
Yeah.
Thalia are like hand in hand.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God, we like the same people. You
Yeah.
and I. Yeah,
I'm
for
telling
sure.
you, we are like on the same
For
brain.
sure.
That's why we
Yeah.
need to exchange stuff.
Yeah, we definitely need to. I feel like
Yeah.
we're gonna be like texting her probably every day or every other day
I
or
know,
something.
I know. You know when you
Yeah.
meet somebody and you're just like,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Yeah, so we're like that vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like those are my like my go-tos. Like I really like their music for sure.
Aw.
Anthony for
Yeah.
sure. Like I don't think he's ever gonna go out of style.
Never.
Yeah,
He's
even his
amazing.
English
Oh my
album.
gosh.
Look at his
Can you
English
imagine doing a song with him?
I know. Have you heard his English album?
Yeah, I have his English album. I
I do
have like,
too.
yeah, I used to listen to it every time I start cleaning the house, girl. I started like, I
Mhm.
would put on his music. There's certain songs that uplift you. There's certain songs that it's there in the
Carries
mood. You
you.
know what I'm saying? Where you just want
Yes.
to hear kind of something soft, or you just want to, oh my gosh, I just need to like reset.
Yeah.
And there's those songs. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Mark Anthony for sure. Yeah.
Mark
That would be
Anthony. Yeah,
amazing. That would be a dance fest for sure.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who would you like to meet, Mister?
Well, oh my gosh, man. I'd like to meet Frontera one day. I'd like to open up as a DJ for them. And
Oh yeah.
uh, of course, now they're talking about Bad Bunny for the Super Bowl, but I like Bad Bunny. Carol G.
Carol G is awesome. Oh my gosh, she's
The
gorgeous.
Mexican
She's amazing.
OT. I like to be stuff like that, man. I mean, but I like to work my foot in the door little by little. Don't want to get a little carried away.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I know. Well, y'all named like amazing people. You know what? I've always wanted to meet Frontera too. I didn't because of the girls. I think they keep me very grounded and very youthful. And I think that they had introduced me actually to the band. Like they would play songs like, man, who's that? Their music was so catchy. They're amazing. I started listening to it and they just got me hooked on them.
Yeah.
So yes, I just love their. And you know what? It was weird because I actually would just see their videos. Like I would hear more of the videos in it because I didn't really listen to radio or anything. I just put the music on or whatever, and I let it. I do a lot of
Exactly.
YouTubing, but I would listen to him, and I was like, oh my gosh. And it wasn't just one style. You see what I'm saying? Like they did like I don't know which I don't remember the name of the song though, but it was really, really, really good. And it sounded a little bit like a little rapish. Like they have different
Yeah.
styles, I
Yeah.
noticed
Yeah. Yeah.
in the music.
It's
So
like
I
a
really
mix.
like
It's like
that.
a mix. Yeah.
And I like how they, like you said from the very beginning, like you had asked me, did you ever collaborate? I like that they collaborated a lot with other artists. And I
Hmm.
think that was such a smart move because
Yeah.
you get into different genres and you get into like the people that are their fans become your fans.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a smart move. Yeah, I thought it was really, really good. It was really, really cool. And you asked me about, look, I'm going to tell you real quick. This is a song that my dad liked, okay? And this is Laura Canales, okay? And
Okay.
this song goes, no quieres regresar ya más conmigo. No quieres que te vuelva a buscar. Después de que llevaste mi cariño, no sé si puedo dejar de amar. No quieres regresar ya más conmigo. No sé si yo me pueda aguantar. Después de que te di todo lo mío, no creo que me puedas olvidar. Si viví contigo, si viví contigo, si viví contigo. What is it called? I don't know. That's something that's part of the music or whatever. I lost the song,
Wow.
but that's
You sounded
yeah.
Your
amazing.
Yeah.
voice, Marlissa,
Thank
your
you.
voice. Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you. But that's a song. My dad loved that song, and I don't even know where I got the song, but it only had a little bit of the song. But anyways, but that's one of the songs that he loved. Like he always. But since I was real young, I used to love doing her music. So I was one of yeah.
I love
Anyways,
that.
yeah.
And
We all had our like go-to
Right
person.
or
We
go
would
to
always
growing up. Yeah.
yes. And mine
Yeah.
was Mariah Carey. And my mom would always be like, shut the door. Because
Really.
Mariah Carey has those high, like,
Oh
rhythms.
my gosh, she can break
She's
a
like,
glass. She's just
shut the door,
amazing.
shut the door. And I'm just like, fine, mom, fine. So, but it was always, I
Yeah.
was always playing Mariah Carey.
There's so many, even in country. There's just so many great artists out there, and I love I love some songs by Carrie Underwood. Is it Carrie
oh my
Underwood?
gosh,
Yes.
Yes,
she's got
yes.
some vocal, she's got some pipes on her too. Oh my
She's
gosh.
got some pipes. She's got some legs on her. She's just
She's
amazing.
just
And I
gorgeous.
like Lainey Wilson. Is that the latest one? The
Yes.
Lainey
Yeah, yeah.
Wilson. I just love her music. She's so beautiful. Her face too. I love her. And then I like actually Trisha Yearwood. Trisha Yearwood
She's
actually
good.
has a couple of good songs as well. That's one of the But yeah, I just listen to all types of music. I love it. Like
Have
because
you
we're
heard the
on the.
vocals? Have you heard the vocals of the girl from Sugarland?
Oh yes.
Girl,
America, my manager, well, my
I,
ex-manager, who once with me, she loves her. She loves her music.
she
She's been
has some
like,
pipes.
yeah, she does.
Yeah,
Girl,
and the
that
girl from
voice.
yes, and the girl from Lady Antebellum. She has
Oh
some
my
good
gosh,
pipes.
I forgot about her. And she's
Yes,
actually, I listened to her song. It's kind of, it's a Christian song, right? Or it sounds Christian.
yeah.
The
I know which one you're talking about.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about,
Yep.
right? I
Yep.
I
Yep.
listen to that song. I listen to it every day. It's weird, but I
Yep.
love her voice, and she's just so
Yeah.
beautiful. They sound
Yeah.
real good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've gone to the all sidetrack with the music
I
and all
know.
that stuff.
I
So
know.
I was gonna let you guys go, and here we start talking more and
I
more and
know.
more.
But that's when you know it's a good interview, right?
That's
Right?
when you know it's real. Can't get any more raw than forgetting the words for that.
Right?
Right. Right.
Yeah, but yeah, y'all
But
really caught
what
me
is
off
your most
guard.
favorite song that you like to sing by your pops?
Of my dad, I like I man that it's weird, but Yendo Lo Went Bien was actually one of my favorites. The new one that's going to be coming out is Ambición, and I really like that song too, Ambición. I think he has such amazing music, and the songs that I chose I just felt were so, I don't know, I think he's just got so many songs that it's kind of hard to just go to one song. And then I'm actually doing like what is it called? Those slow ones. It's a slow song. They're called, not corridos. What are they called? Like
Like a ranchera?
not a ranchera. It's like it's slow. It's like not a, it's not a, it's
Bolero?
bolero. Yeah, it's like a bolero. See, for Mister that doesn't know, yeah, you hit it right there. It's a bolero. It's actually a good song. I actually like it a lot. It's a really good song. I'm not gonna tell you the name of it, but it's gonna be coming out soon. And we already recorded it. It's actually really great. Yeah, it's called Ben. Well, I
Nice.
shouldn't even say the name, but yeah, forget the name. I didn't say the name, but yeah.
So, are
Yeah.
you doing any videos to any of these songs?
Yes, I actually, girl, I took off to, they're not your typical videos. They're not high end. They're not
Yeah,
nothing like that. It's just, like I said, to me, simplicity, that's simple.
yeah,
That's what it is. And, we went to different like not we didn't go like, okay, we're gonna go to that location, because of course, it's kind of pricey when you do all that. But it was during my vacation, and oh my gosh, I just went to these places that were so amazing. I went hiking, and I just did footage on that. And then I went to these places just where it's like the woods, the middle of nowhere. I'm an outside sperm. I'm a real tomboy. Like
yeah,
I mean, you know what? To me, it's like I'm a cap girl. I'm gonna put it my hair up, like,
yeah.
just,
No, yeah,
I'm not all this, but I'm just a real simple person. I mean, I just wear the jeans, a tank, and that's who I wear my backpack, and I always have a sweater with me around my waist and stuff. So we just did there. We went on our way to Dallas. That's where our convention was at. And I said, you know what? We need to stop here in the middle of nowhere. Your phones don't work. Like Sasquatch should be coming, like hiding behind a tree or something. Like,
yeah,
seriously.
yeah,
Like, I was already waiting for him to come. I always wanted to meet him. Like, I think it's so amazing.
yeah.
I spend all my time. I've seen every YouTube video. I've seen every cryptid. I've seen all the. I'm real into all that stuff. And it was super amazing because we were there, and where we stayed at, it was the post cabins where, like, it's all open. It's all window. It's a small. Oh my gosh, I did some videos there,
Nice.
and it was, yeah. And then just going down, doing some hiking. I went to Wimberley, Texas. It's beautiful. I
Nice.
mean, well, there's so many beautiful in our own backyard, or
Yes,
here, and to discover, that's what I'm going to be doing with my videos.
I'm
That's what I
so
want to do.
excited for you. I'm so excited.
Yes, I'm excited. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not only that, but I'm exploring God's beautiful earth. Like, I'm so excited about life. I'm just so excited about, I'm like, oh God, this hurts, that hurts. I don't care. I'm just happy to just be living, be able to talk about a project that I'm able and so blessed to do.
Yes, yes,
That's what matters to me. And meeting people, and I've known Henry for a long time. We haven't like talked, like, this is probably the most that him and I have talked and stuff, and then a blessing meeting you as well. So
yes.
it's been so amazing. Like, I'm reconnecting with people that I haven't seen in such a long time. I'm meeting people that I haven't met. I'm playing for people. Like, what more can you ask for? It's not a job. It's a
Yes,
blessing. It's
yes,
We
yes.
take for granted so many things, and I don't want to do that. I'm excited about this, and whether it goes anywhere or not, this is how I want to be remembered.
Well, I am so excited
Yeah.
for you. So excited.
Thank
No,
you. Thank you
no. The
so
thing is,
much.
Marlissa, you got a great chip on your shoulders, and a couple of shout outs real quick before. Um, we got Stephanie Garcia in the house, Lubbock, Texas in the house. We got Maricela Betancourt in the house. We got Joe Leal, David Vela in the house. We got Johnny J. Martinez, Punta Diferencia. We got Danny Noyola and his lovely wife all the way out there, tuning in all the way from Corpus Christi, Texas. We also got Isaac de los Santos, all the way from Victoria, Texas, checking in with us this evening. Got a lot of people in the
Oh,
house.
everybody,
No,
thank you so
Hi
but
much for.
guys. Hi guys.
Hey.
you got a great chip on your shoulders. I mean, the thing is, you've learned a lot. Your father's taught you a lot, and that's a good thing for. I mean, and it's a good thing, right? When you got somebody who's been in the music, even somebody who's not into music, advice is any kind of advice is great advice because you could take it how you want it and use
Mm-hmm.
it in your career how you want to use it. So it doesn't matter if you had somebody singing or anybody in the music business, but it's somebody out there that you just jumped up and got on stage and started singing and you got advice. That's the best. And but the thing is, you've learned from your mistakes, you've learned from your father, and I'm sure he's gotten some great stories. You got some great stories to tell from him, and also he's gave you some great advice, for your career, and that's going to stick with you to the wheels fall off. And the most important thing is, Marissa, you got a supportive system. You know, here's the thing: it's tough to be a musician, right? And it's
Yeah,
tough to have a family and do business, right? You got a husband, you got beautiful kids, and they all support you. That's the main thing in this business. If you got a
yeah,
supportive partnership in a career that you're trying to pursue on both ends, if you want to, if your partner is going to succeed in his career, it works both ways, right? That's why it's called not 50-50 or whatever. You gotta give it all. I mean, that's
yeah,
what it's all about. And
yeah,
the thing is, you got a great supportive system, and that's what it takes. Somebody to support and to do what you love to do.
yeah. No, and I appreciate that very much. I really do, you guys. And like I said, this just makes me feel, and it validates that you just feel like you're going in the right direction, you know. And I appreciate that very much for both of
No,
you guys.
Yeah, I'll give you a
Yes.
call right back. Sorry.
yeah, well, you're doing it, sis, and we're so proud of you, and we are rooting for you, and just keep doing you and keep doing amazing things.
Thank you. I appreciate it. To all the listeners too, thank you so much for tuning in. I mean, I already know that you have your followings, and and I appreciate that very much. Just the time that I know, because everybody could be doing something else, and obviously they do love your show, and you guys are just both amazing, and I just want to send a shout out to everyone as well, and thank you so much for your time as well.
Thank you
And
so
we want
much.
to say thank you, because we always have to thank our artists, because that's what our show's all about, is our artists and our guests, because we put it on for them. Yes, of course, I own the show and I run the show, right? But the artists are the one that take their time. The guests take their time. They take time away from their families. The studio time. You could be in the studio. You could be doing video shoots. You could be working on a new song. You could be working on family time. You could be watching the novella, SpongeBob, whatever you're watching, during the week. And these artists and these guests take the time for an hour and a half or an hour on the show to come and hang out with us on the show. So we give all our praise
Thank you.
to these artists. And we've been nominated in numerous award shows for podcast DJ and promoter this year, of course. And of course, we didn't make the top 5 for this one, but there's always next year. Pero we just won a trophy in the second annual Tejano Country Conjunto Country Awards by Jesse Torres. But I don't
Nice.
put that out there for everybody. So the thing is, I give it back to all our fans, the artists, the guests that tune into our shows. We thank you to all the artists, Marlissa. Every time you want to come on, you're available. You're more than welcome to come on the show. It could be a
Thank you.
Monday, it could be a Tuesday, it could be a Wednesday, it could be a Sunday. Whenever you're releasing a song or an album, a track, a video, or you got an event coming up, don't ever hesitate to give us a call. We
Okay.
can air it on the show and put it out there for you guys. That's what we're here for. We're here for our guests and here for the people. Um, is there anything you would like to say to the fans, your family, producers, engineers? Any last advice you'd like to give anybody out there that's trying to do something?
Well, of course, I just want to, like I said before, it doesn't matter how old you are. If this is something you have in your heart to do, just keep at it. It does take work, um, and don't give up on your dreams. And just anybody who's tuning in, just thank you so much for supporting our music. And if you haven't heard of me or you're just tuned in, just look out for my music. And I hope to see you at one of our performances, because we do just like my boss says, dame chansa. Like, we're just trying to get the chance to be able to
Exactly.
get ourselves back out there, and we appreciate any support we can get, and it starts here. And hopefully we can perform in y'all city. That's what this is about, is us to just kind of spread the word, spread the love, spread the music, our performances, and hopefully that we can just be a regular.
Right. Exactly.
But yeah, I appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much for giving us this time. And like I said, just look out for our new stuff, because we've been working on so much stuff behind the scenes, which I will start posting and start, um, Y'all are my friends on Facebook, right? I mean, you're my friend too. Oh, so you're gonna be my friend on Facebook
Yes,
too.
yes, yes.
Okay.
I'll message you after
Yes.
this. After this,
Yes, you better message me.
I
Yes,
will. I
because
will.
I think it's good we can stay in touch.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. No, it's that's good, man. That's another thing that we try to do on this show, man. We try to connect people with the right people, and try to uplift, different people on the show. So, if you may having a bad time, well, that's what we try to do. Just uplift and just help, and that's what the talk show does. And um but yes, be on the lookout, man. Marlissa Vela got a brand new single coming out very, very soon, within the next couple
Yeah.
weeks or so, something like that. So you might see her back on the show to release that new single right here on the New Mexico Radio Talk Show. So be on the lookout for that. Also, be on the lookout for in 2026, man. Working on the New Mexico Latin Music Awards. I'm the host of the show. I'll be working on that. So I'm going to be giving a Lifetime Achievement Award. You heard it here on the New Mexico Radio Talk Show. Mr. Ruben Vela is going to be getting a Lifetime Achievement Award at my first annual award show. So I'm giving away about 4 Lifetime Achievement Awards, something like that. I was looking at the notes earlier, and out of that fourth one is going to be Mr. Ruben Vela, the Scanse Paz, legendary Mr. Ruben Vela is in the house. Listen this up from up above. Marlissa, thank you for your time. God bless you. Hopefully, we can have you down here for the
Thank
award
you.
show and
Thank you.
have you guys perform out here. I'll get in contact with you right after the show or sometime next week, and we'll discuss some
Okay.
all that stuff. So, God bless you, Marlissa. To you, your
Thank you.
family, kids, husband, everybody out there, family, producers, engineers out there. Thank you for y'all's time. God bless you. And hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista.
Bye, guys.
Well, there you hear it, guys. Marlissa Vela, daughter of the legend, Mr. Ruben Vela, man. Ay, ay, ay. How cool is that, man? You know, here's my thing. I Yes, her dad's a legend, right? And he's played in the band forever, right? At
Yes, yes,
least 40 plus, at least, or right around that area. And you would think, having a father figure being in this band, right? And you would think you'd want to, do the same thing he's doing or mimic everything he did, right? But no, she is doing her style with his music, her style, right? With her beautiful voice, as you just heard on the show. I mean, how cool is that, man, to put your own twist to it? I mean, she doesn't just do conjunto, she does tejano, she does country, English, R&B. I mean, she named a lot of different genres on the show that people don't do. And how
mhm.
cool is that when you
I
can
know. She's
fluctuate your
versatile,
your
very
career?
versatile.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, being versatile is probably the best thing to do, right? Yeah, you still want to sing your genre, right? Of course, if you're in the country scenes and you want to sing pure country, but it's nice to be versatile. Have that nice little versatile voice where you can sing a little bit of funk, a little bit of dubstep or whatever you want to sing. I mean, it's
yeah,
nice, right?
for sure.
Just talent. And for her to come back after the first year, right? Things happen, right? Sometimes the financials, sometimes the just things in life happen, and you know, you take a step back and you're like, all right, well, you know what? I think I could do this now. You're young at the time and you still want to do what you love to do, right? So you got to find a peace when you're going to come back. It's never too late, but you want to come back, but you don't know when. And I think, at this time, we're 2025, and is making a comeback, doing her thing, putting a stamp out there, for not just only for her name, but she's putting a stamp out there for all these artists that are out there that are young, that are talented as well, showing them that it's never too late to start a musical journey or musical career. I think it's freaking awesome. Um, to be at that age, where you're like, man, do I want to come back or do I not? And look, you never know what can happen, right? Look at Jennifer Pena making a comeback, doing her tour. It's never too late to come back into the music business.
That's correct.
Of
That's
course,
all
we're
correct.
losing all our legends; they're getting older. That's just the downfall of that, right? How long are we going to have these legends?
That's right.
Little Joe just turned 25 the other day. No, just kidding. Uh, No, he's a good friend of mine. Big shout out to Little John La Familia out there, Ruben Ramos, all those cats. But all these legends, man, that paved the way for our talent now. And look at, like I said, Marlissa doing her thing for her
Yes.
career. I think it's very awesome what she's doing. So be on the lookout for what Marlissa Vela is doing on the web. Be sure to follow her on all the TikToks, the Snapchats, all the social media platforms, man. Give her a song a download, give it a play, man. Look her up on YouTube. Hit the like button on YouTube, subscribe to her channel. Um, Give her a thumbs up on Facebook, man. Follow her on Facebook on all the social media platforms. That's where you can find her, man. And stay connected, because she's got some new projects working on. She's working on an album in honor of her dad um and the drummer that used to play with her from back in the day. And she's doing an amazing album for you guys. So be sure to check that out on all the platforms when it does come out. I know we're gonna have her back on in a couple weeks when her new single release comes out. So I also want to give a shout out to everybody that's checking into the New Mexico Radio Talk Show tonight. And also, man, don't forget, man, we got Tony V tomorrow, man, and then we got Grupo Centero on Thursday. We got a lot of interviews this week, man. Thank you for your guys' time. Thank you for everybody that's listening in. Also, thank you to the beautiful Mercedes Renee, all the way from Kansas City. I know it's time difference over there, time difference in Texas. But we appreciate her time for coming on the show tonight. And thank you to all the hosts that are on the show, man. God bless you guys, man. And you'll be seeing our newest member, Mañana, our newest member. She loves being on. She's a great host. She's only 10 years old, if I'm not mistaken. Serena Everly, man, I love her to death, man. Her mom, they're very cool people, very humble, by the way. Mercedes, anything that you like to take on this interview? Any shout outs you like to give? Any last things before we head out?
No, just it was an amazing, amazing interview. She is a force to be reckoned with.
Exactly.
She was saying her Spanish is not good, but that's how Cel started out, Selena. And just, it's never too late to start something. And just if it's in your heart, go for it. As far as shout outs, just thank you for everybody who tuned in. We appreciate it. Go and share with all your family and friends. Go and follow all of our to all of our social media platforms, and just yeah, we love you guys. And just tune in tomorrow. We would love to see your faces.
That's right, man. God bless you guys. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate all you guys. Stephanie Garcia in the house. She's going to be starting very soon with the New Mexico Radio Talk Show, man. She's out of Lubbock, Texas. That's only 3 hours for me, man. Something like that, I believe. Well, I guess depends on who's driving that way. So, I mean, God bless you guys, man. We're going to close it out with this song right here, man. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you to Marlissa Vela and her family. Thank you to everybody that supports her and everybody that made it possible to bring her on the show. We're going to close it out with one of her songs, and it goes a little something like...
Viéndolo bien, ya no te voy a detener, ya no te voy a suplicar, ya me cansé. Viéndolo bien, ya nada queda entre los dos. Tú me haces daño y yo a ti ya no hay amor. Yo que levanto fluyes cada día al despertar. Y ya estoy harta